Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little arts and crafts project. Here I have an old bird cage, a decorative bird cage, and one of my granddaughters gave it to me for Christmas a couple of years ago, maybe about 3 years ago, and I haven't gotten around to doing anything with it, so I figured it's about time that I do. So I wanted to revamp it a little bit. As you see, I've started to paint it already. And as you can see, it's actually white, with a green or gray tinge to it because it's old. See, it opens up at the top. So I thought I'd repaint it. And this, I don't even know what color this is anymore. It's some color green that I've mixed up. I don't know if you could see it over here, and I had some wall paint that used to be a dark green and then I mixed it with an ocean blue and came up with a turquoise color, and I changed it many times to different colors for different furniture. So today I'm going to be using it on this bird cage, and I also used some of this. I believe I got this at the dollar store maybe. And then I also used some of this paint, which is a gloss, and it's a Bahama blue color. So mix it all up. I already started painting it. I painted the bottom of the cage, the original green color from the jar, and then I just started mixing the colors together, and this is the color I came up with. So I'm going to finish painting that because it is a little tedious to paint, I'm telling you. But I'm going to continue painting this, and then when it dries, I'll put another coat of paint on it, and then when it dries, I'm gonna spray it with some acrylic lacquer gloss, crystal clear, made by Rust-Oleum, and I'm not gonna overspray it. I'm just gonna give it a little sheen, and I want to set the paint, so that it doesn't chip, etc., etc. And then I'm going to show you some cute ideas what you could do with a bird cage like this. You don't necessarily have to, put decorative birds in it or whatnot. But I'm going to give you a couple ideas after it's all done, what we can do with it. Alright, so I'm going to be back when I finish this painting project. Okay guys, I'm back. Well, actually it's been 2 days since I painted the bird cage. I gave it a second coat and then I let it dry overnight. And then yesterday I spray painted it with the acrylic paint. And then I let that dry overnight. So this is the bird cage. Remember what it looked like, dingy, white, old. Okay, so some of the ideas that I have for decorating the bird cage, and I'll show you. My cat's in the way here. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's kind of dreary here, and I've got the door open, so we're going to hear traffic as well. Okay, so here's the bird cage. I'll paint it. So what you can do, the regular, traditional, put the birds in the cage. I didn't cut this doweling stick because I'm not going to put birds in it right now. But what you could do, I had these for a long time. They're clip-on birds. I got them at the Dollar Tree. And I got these little doweling sticks at the Dollar Tree. So what you could do, okay, if your bird cage has holes in it, okay, you can easily just put the stick through, cut it, on each, you know, like cut it and to fit. And then all you got to do is clip these on. Kind of hard doing it like this. Alright. So we can clip those on like that. It was easier clipping them when I had it out. Power for the course, you know, when you're on camera. Nothing ever goes as planned, guys. Okay, so just clip them on there. Like that. And you close your cage. Now what you can do also in the bottom, and I would recommend using a paper plate. This, I have to cut this down. I'm going to paint it to match the bird cage. You can put bird's nest stuff in the bottom, put it on the plate. You know, if you want to, you could put more of the doweling sticks in, you know, cut them and glue them, because there's really no other place that you're going to be able to hold up the sticks. So then you also, sorry guys, this is the only lights that I had that had batteries in it. You can also use lights, battery operated lights, and twine them around and light up your bird cage. Another thing you can do, and usually you can like add this bird if you want. Maybe you just want one bird. This bird, its legs are broken off. And it used to go tweet, 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 and chirp when you walk by it. The dollar store usually has these pretty much, I think, more or less around Christmas time. So you put this in the cage, and when people walk by, it's going to chirp at you. So then, another idea. Take that out of there. And mind you, you want your paper plate under it, just to protect the bottom of the cage. And all you have to do is light it. I wouldn't have birds in the cage doing this, believe me. But what you could do, in addition to that, I don't know what I did with them. Hang on a second. Oh, I know what I did with them. You can also put some little decorations, like little Buddhas, inside the cage. Okay? Doesn't just have to be a bird cage, guys. Anything you can think up, you can do. Okay? So then, what you can do, which is what I'm going to do with mine, and I'm going to leave it by the door. Just give that a second. I don't want to burn myself. Alright, so I have here a Himalayan salt lamp that changes color. I also have a regular pink Himalayan salt lamp, and that's big. It will probably take up the whole cage, but we're going to go ahead and use this one. Remember, put your plate underneath, because Himalayan salt lamps do sweat, and it will drip eventually on the bottom of your cage. So we want to protect that so we don't have to repaint it. So what we can do, we're going to put the lamp in there. And this is not battery operated, guys. Alright. And we're going to plug this in. And again, if you wanted to, we'll put them on in now. If you wanted to. Oh, this little guy fell down. Alright. Like that. And then I'm just going to plug this into the wall. And we're going to close it up. Like that. I'm going to close this door now so you can get a better look at that. Now this makes a beautiful night light. Or, because I'm going to keep mine by the front door, I don't like to leave lights on when I go out, just my outside lights so I can see to put my key in the lock. This would make, well actually it would make a good night light for any time. And seeing as though this stand is painted green, it matches perfectly. And like I said, I'm going to be painting my paper plate. Also, if you want, you can go ahead and put those birds back in the cage with it. Let's see how that looks. I haven't tried that. Or you can even make it really bright and sparkly and plug some lights in with it, clear lights, whatever color lights you want to do. Okay, so we're just going to put one in here for demonstration. Alright. So you could actually have the birds in the cage. You know, you might want to take the Buddhas out if you're doing birds. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And like I said, my granddaughter Bree, my little granddaughter, she got me that a couple of years ago at a garage sale because she knows I love birds. And it is, I mean, I don't know how old that bird cage is. To me, it seemed like it was semi-vintage. And like I said, the color was dingy white. And as we also already know, I'm not sure what color this is that I painted it, because as I mentioned earlier in the video, I had mixed different shades for various other painting projects in the house. And originally I started with wall paint, 2 different color wall paints. And I still have a ton of paint left, so I'm going to be doing another project very soon with that paint. So anyway, that's about it for this video, guys. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it to somebody that's a crafty person, and maybe if you go to a garage sale, one day you might find a bird cage that you want to, you know. Also, you don't have to paint it all one color, okay? You could, like, paint these a different color, and then you could paint the top a different color. It's whatever you want. It doesn't have to be, you know, exactly what I did. You know, I kind of think, though, that this green color is a little antique-y color, a little bit, a little vintage. But, guys, I'm absolutely in love with it. So, thanks for watching, and everybody have a great day.